Seahawks getting set for maybe their biggest game of the season, at least to this point, as they take to the road to take on the L.A. Rams. And joining us now for our Three Tree Roofing Seahawks Spotlight is the one, the only Zach Charbonnet. Zach, how are you, man?
Doing good. How are you doing?
We're doing good. This team is you guys are on a roll. You got the running game going last week in a big way, and now you head into this game against the Rams, who are sitting there with the same record and in your division. Is there a different feeling going into a division game against an opponent like this as opposed to other teams?
I mean, we're just taking it one day, 1 week at a time, no matter who the opponent is. We're going to treat them all the same, but, definitely fired up to go in this week and just display what we continue to work on.
How big was that, getting a chance to – you guys ran it 46 times, and, you knew that they were probably going to load up because they knew that they were you guys were going to run the ball with a huge lead. How much did that help? How much did your run game develop in that game over the weekend?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's been developing over time for the past, couple weeks during the season, and just making sure it just stays consistent. That's kind of the biggest thing. So we had a great week last week, and, it's time to just continue to build on that and continue to get better from here on out.
You and K9 have almost an equal split of carries, it feels like, for the most part. Is that – we've talked a lot of running backs. Some are good with that. Some are like, man, I need 20 carries a game or 18 to get my rhythm. Are you one of those guys that needs a number of carries to get that rhythm?
I mean, I don't look too much in all the splits and stuff like that. I just do what's called upon me. But, I think as a running back, just in general, being able to get a little bit of rhythm, which, I mean, they allow us to get that at some point. So, yeah, no matter what's going on, what's called, we just continue to execute.
Hey, Zach, I hear some of the best things coming from your coach, Kennedy Polamalu. He really, I've known him for a long time, and it sounds, I think George Halani told the media the other day that he asks you guys about what's your favorite running play. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, we fill out a sheet every week just to put some thoughts and ideas down on paper just to get back to the coaches. So, yeah, I mean, definitely take pride, watch a lot of film, just trying to put ourselves in the offense in the best position we can. So,
hey, Zach, I don't know how much you've run behind, Robbie Oots or, whoever's playing fullback, but did you run behind a fullback in your, at UCLA or ever in your career, or is this something new? And then, what are the advantages of it?
Yeah, I mean, I think for me it's something new. I can't really remember running behind a fullback as I can recall, but I think it's a big advantage, especially having someone like Robbie up in there. He's not afraid to get his to go hit someone. So he definitely plays a lot in the run game. I mean, he's using the pass game too. So just love what he brings.
Hey, how different is this offense compared to last year? You got a new coordinator, you got a new line coach, you got obviously a new quarterback, new receivers. There's a lot of change on that side of the ball. For you, how much different is it?
Yeah, I mean, I'd definitely say, we're emphasizing different schemes and stuff like that. I definitely just love the system, and, I think it's continuing to develop and grow as we continue to get better each and every week. So.
Hey, Zach, I was looking at, they've got a linebacker, Landman, and looks like he's kind of specializes in punching the ball out. For you guys, how often are you working on that, on ball security, and just what are some of the techniques that you are, using on the field to try to cut down on fumbles? Because it seems like, especially this guy, I mean, it just seems like he's just coming up to just punch the ball out, not necessarily tackle you.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely something we work every day. We've been working out all the way since back to OTAs and training camp. So definitely take a lot of pride in that, and it'll be a good challenge.
Hey, Zach, as far as playing in L.A., from a fan's perspective watching, it doesn't feel like they've got a great home field advantage when it comes to noise and the fans being on top of you. There's a lot of opposing fans there. How does that building for you compare to, playing in San Francisco or playing in any of the other opposing ballparks?
Just straight up, I think it's hard to beat what we have here in Seattle. But, definitely don't really look into that too much. I mean, at the end of the day, when the game gets flowing, you kind of cancel out the crowd noise anyway. So that's never really something I think about.
What's different on the road, Zach? I mean, it's amazing the record that Mike Macdonald has, but what are some of the little tweaks that he does on the road that's different? You guys have 11-1, I think, since Mike Macdonald got here. So, what do you notice?
Yeah, I mean, I just think for every week, we just come prepared, especially on the road. We get on the flight all together, and we're just always all together. So I think that plays a big factor in it. And wherever we are, we always have the mindset it doesn't matter who we're playing, where we're at. We're just going to attack it the same way.
So you guys are sitting here at 7-2, and I'm curious, is this where you felt like you would be when the season started? Is this team maybe progressing faster than you thought, or how do you feel about where you're at after 9 games?
I mean, I don't really look at that too much. I just focus on getting better each and every day, each and every week. So this isn't nearly where we want to be yet, and we're just going to continue to keep growing on that.
Well, Zach, it's always great to talk to you, and we wish you nothing but the best against the Rams and the rest of the season. Thanks so much for taking the time.
Yeah, appreciate it.